Hi everyone, happy to see you all back. In our last videos, we discussed about the Unit 1 measurement. This video is about Standard 8, Unit 1 measurement. We are about to discuss book back questions and answers. Choose the best answer. Which one of the following system of units is the British system of unit? Option A CGS, B MKS, C FPS, D SI. The answer is FPS. The other three, CGS, MKS and SI, are metric system of units. FPS is not an metric system, it is a British system of units. Electric current belongs to dash quantities: base, supplementary, derived, professional. Electric current belongs to base quantities. SI unit of temperature is option A Celsius, B Fahrenheit, C Kelvin, D Ampere. SI unit of temperature is option C Kelvin. Amount of substance is A. Directly proportional to the number of atoms, B. Inversely proportional to the number of atoms, C. Directly proportional to the square of number of atoms, D. Inversely proportional to the square of number of atoms. So what is amount of substance? It is the number of atoms. So directly proportional to the number of atoms. Amount of substance is directly proportional to the number of atoms. Luminous intensity is the intensity of laser light, UV light, visible light, IR light. Luminous intensity is the intensity of visible light. Which one of the following devices is used to measure electric current? So which is the device? What is the name of the device which we use to measure the electric current? It is ammeter. So it will be having the symbol A. The answer is option B, ammeter. SI unit stands for A. International System of Units, B. Integrated System of Units, C. International Symbol of Units, D. Integrated Symbol of Units. SI unit stands for International System of Units. Closeness of two or more measured values is called as. So which value we will say it is two or more measured values? It is option A accuracy, option B precision, option C error, option D approximation. Answer is option B precision. Quantities other than base quantities are called as A. Supplementary quantities, B. Derived quantities, C. Professional quantities, D. Energy quantities. Other than base units or other than base quantities, the others are called as derived quantities. Which of the following statements about approximation is wrong? Approximation gives accurate value. Approximation simplifies the calculation. Approximation is very useful when little information is available. Approximation gives the nearest value only. So the option A tells us it is giving correct value. Option B tells us it simplifies, it makes the calculation easier. Option C, it is telling it is very useful, only a little information is available. And the last one explains approximation gives the nearest value, the value which is very close. So in these options, which one is the wrong statement? They have asked the question, which statement about approximation is wrong? So it is option A, approximation gives accurate value. Approximation doesn't give accurate value, so it is the answer. Approximation gives accurate value. Fill in the blanks. The solid angle is measured in steradian. Second question, dash recognized the need of standard units for physical quantities. Who recognized? Scientists. Scientists all over the world recognized the need of standard units for physical quantities. The coldness or hotness of a substance is expressed by. When a substance is hot or cold, how it is expressed? How do we express? We express it in temperature. So the coldness or hotness of a substance is expressed by temperature. Dash is used to measure the electric current. In the choose itself, we saw the answer. What is the answer? Ammeter. Ammeter is the instrument which is used to measure the electric current. Dash contains 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms or molecules. That is amount of substance. Luminous intensity is the amount of visible light that is emitted in unit area per unit dash. So luminous intensity for unit area, how much of light that is emitted. Okay, how much area of per unit it is emitting? It is emitting in terms of solid angle. Quartz clock uses dash oscillations. Quartz clock uses electronic oscillations. The uncertainty in measurement is called as dash. So what is uncertainty? Which is not sure, which is not correct. So that is called as error. Dash is the closeness of the measured value to the original value. So which one gives the closeness of measured value to the original value? We call it as accuracy. Intersection of two straight lines gives us dash. So what is the intersection of two straight lines or two planes? It is plane angle. If it is intersection of three lines or three planes or more than that, what it is? It is solid angle. True or false? First one, SI units are metric system of units. The answer is true. SI, MKS, CGS, all three are metric system of units. Which is not a metric system? FPS is not a metric system. Second one, temperature is a measure of total kinetic energy of the particles in a system. False. Why? It is the measure of average kinetic energy of particles in a system. In thermometers, freezing point of water is taken as upper fixed point. False. Why? Because the freezing point of water is taken as lower fixed point. The boiling point of water only is taken as upper fixed point. 1 coulomb of charge flowing per minute is called ampere. The answer is false. Why? Because 1 coulomb of charge flowing per second is called as ampere. Amount of substance gives the number of particles present in the substance. It is true because amount of substance is directly proportional to the number of particles. Intensity of light from a candle is approximately equal to 1 candela. True. Seventh one, angle formed at the top of a cone is an example of plane angle. Answer is false because angle formed at the top of a cone is an example of steradian, so it is solid angle. The answer is false. Quartz clocks are used in GPS devices. False. Quartz clocks are not used. Atomic clocks are only used in GPS devices. Candela is used to express electric field intensity. False. Candela is used to express luminous intensity. The number 4.582 can be rounded off as 4.58. True. Because the next number is 2, it is below 5. So we can take the other number as it is as 4.58. So it is true. Match the following. First one, temperature. Second one, plane angle. Third one, solid angle. Fourth one, accuracy. And fifth one, precision. Try to find the answers. Hope all have arrived at the right answer. First one, temperature. It is the measure of hotness or coldness. Plane angle. Angle formed by the intersection of two planes. Solid angle. Angle formed by the intersection of three or more planes. Accuracy. Closeness to the actual value. Precision. Closeness to two or more measurements. Assertion and reason. What is assertion? It is statement. So a statement and reason will be given. You have to find out whether the assertion and reason are true or false, and you have to select the option. Direction. Mark the correct choice as A if both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. If both assertion and reason are true but the reason is not the correct explanation. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Assertion is false but reason is true. So very easy. With these options only we are going to mark. If both reason and assertion are true and the reason is also correct explanation for the statement, then it is option A. If the assertion and reason both are true but the reason is not the correct explanation of the statement, then it is option B. If the assertion, that is the statement, is true but the reason is false, then the option is C. Assertion is false but the reason is true, that is the statement is false but the reason for the statement is true, then the option is D. Assertion. The SI system of units is the suitable system for measurements. Reason. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. So the statement, yes, SI system of units is suitable for measurements. So it is the suitable system for measurement. So the statement is true. SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Yes, the reason is also true. And both assertion and reason, they are correct. And assertion is correct. The reason is also true, but the reason is not the correct explanation for the statement. So the answer is option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Second one, assertion. Electric current, amount of substance, luminous intensity are the fundamental physical quantities. Reason, they are independent of each other. Yes, assertion is true, reason is true. So both of them is true, and the reason is also a correct explanation for the statement. So the answer is option A. If both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the statement. Third one, assertion. The seconds hand of a clock is having least count of 1 second. Reason, least count is the maximum measurement that can be measured accurately by an instrument. The seconds hand of a clock is having the least count. Least count is the maximum. It is already given least count and they are telling it as maximum measurement. So that is false. It is minimum measurement. So the assertion is true, but reason is false. So the answer is option C. Fourth one, Avogadro's number is the number of atoms in 1 mole of a substance. Reason, Avogadro number is a constant. Yes, the statement which is given is correct, and the reason is also correct, and it is also a correct explanation for the statement. So the answer is option A. If both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the statement. Fifth one, assertion. Radian is the unit of solid angle. So when we read the statement itself, we find a mistake there. So radian, it is the unit of plane angle. What is the unit of solid angle? Do you remember that? Yes, it is steradian. So the assertion is false. 1 radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc of length equal to its radius. That is given as a reason. Whatever they have given in the reason is true. Okay, so the assertion is false, but reason is true. The answer is option D. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Very short answer. What is the unit of mass in FPS system? So what F represents? F represents foot, that is for length. P represents pound, that is only for mass. S represents time, it is for second. So the answer is pound. Unit of mass in FPS system is pound. How many base quantities are included in SI system? Answer is 7. 7 base quantities are included in the SI system. Give the name of the instrument used for the measurement of temperature. So if you want to measure temperature, what instrument we need? What is the name of the instrument? It is thermometer. What is the lower fixed point of Fahrenheit scale? The lower fixed point of the Fahrenheit scale is 32 degree Fahrenheit. What is the SI unit of luminous intensity? The SI unit of luminous intensity is candela. The symbol of candela is CD. What is the value of Avogadro number? So we know Avogadro number is a constant. The value of Avogadro number is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. What type of oscillations are used in atomic clocks? The atomic clocks use oscillations. They use periodic vibrations. That is, periodic oscillations are used in the atomic clocks. Mention the types of clocks based on their display. So based on the display, the clocks are classified into two types. They are analog clock and digital clock. How many times will the minute hand rotate in 1 hour? It will rotate one time so that it will be 1 hour. How many hours are there in a minute? So 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 1 minute is equal to 1 over 60. So the answer is 0.0167 hours. Answer the questions given below. Short answer. First question, what is measurement? So we very well know comparing the unknown quantity with the known quantity is only known as measurement. The definition of measurement is the process of finding an unknown physical quantity by using a standard quantity. Second question, name some common systems of measurement. So answer is, some of the common systems of units are FPS system, foot for length, pound for mass and second for time. CGS system, centimeter for length, gram for mass and second for time. MKS system, meter for length, kilogram for mass and second for time. So these are the three common systems of measurement. Define temperature. So we know that the measure of hotness or coldness is only called as temperature. So what is the definition for temperature? Temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles in a system. Fourth question, define ampere. 1 ampere is defined as 1 coulomb of charge moving in a conductor in 1 second. So what is 1 ampere? It is the 1 coulomb of charge which is moving in the conductor for the time period of 1 second. What is electric current? Electric current is the amount of electric charges flowing in a circuit. So electric current, the answer is, the magnitude of an electric current is the amount of charges, the amount of electric charges flowing through a conductor in 1 second. What is luminous intensity? Answer, the measure of the power of emitted light by a light source in a particular direction per unit solid angle is called as luminous intensity. What is luminous intensity? How much of light is emitted? The amount of light, the amount of power emitted by the light source in a particular direction per solid angle, that is called as luminous intensity. Define mole. Mole is defined as the amount of substance which contains 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 entities. What is mole? It contains the amount of substance. Okay, so it is the amount of substance which contains 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 entities. What is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 is also called as? It is called as Avogadro's number. What are the differences between plane angle and solid angle? So plane angle, the angle between the intersection of two lines or planes. Solid angle, you want to change only one thing. It is the intersection of three or more planes at a common point. So plane angle is two-dimensional and solid angle it is three-dimensional. The unit of plane angle is the radian and solid angle is steradian. These are the differences between plane angle and solid angle. Ninth question. What are errors? The value of every measurement contains some uncertainty. These uncertainties are called as errors. So, what is uncertainty? Some wrong measurement or some unsure values. So, those unsure or not insufficient values, they are only called as errors. Answer in detail. Question 1. List out the base quantities with their units. So we have the answer for it. We have 7 base quantities. So you have to write those 7 base quantities first and then you want to mention their units and symbol. First one, length, unit is meter and the symbol is small m. Mass, unit is kilogram and the symbol is kg. Third one, time, unit is second and the symbol is small s. Fourth one, temperature, unit is Kelvin and the symbol is K. Fifth one, electric current, unit is ampere and the symbol is capital A. Sixth one, amount of substance, unit is mole and the symbol is MOL, mole. Seventh one, luminous intensity, unit is candela and the symbol is CD. These are the 7 base quantities with their units. Answer in detail. Question 2. Write a short note on different types of clocks. Answer. First, we want to classify the types of clocks based on display. First one, analog clocks, and the second one is digital clocks. First, we are going to explain about analog clocks. It looks like a classic clock. It has 3 hands to show the time. Hour's hand, it is short and thick. It shows hour. Minute's hand, it is long and thin. It shows minute. Second's hand, it is long and very thin. It shows second. It makes 1 rotation in 1 minute and 60 rotations in 1 hour. Analog clocks can be driven either mechanically or electronically. Digital clocks. A digital clock displays the time directly. It shows the time in numerals or other symbols. It may have 12 hours or 24 hours display. Recent clocks are showing date, day, month, year, temperature, etc. Digital clocks are often called as electronic clocks. Next, we are going to explain about different types of clocks based on their working mechanism. First one, quartz clock. These clocks are activated by electronic oscillations which are controlled by a quartz crystal. The frequency of a vibrating crystal is very precise, so the quartz clock is more accurate than the mechanical clock. These clocks have an accuracy of 1 second in every 10 to the power 9 seconds. Atomic clocks. These clocks are making use of periodic vibrations occurring within the atom. These clocks have an accuracy of 1 second in every 10 to the power 13 seconds. Atomic clocks are used in Global Positioning System (GPS), Global Navigation Satellite System (GLONASS), and International Distribution Services. If you want the detailed explanation of the detailed answers, you can go through the video measurement part 3. In that I have explained the different types of clocks. So you can view that and get explanation. Higher order thinking question. Your friend was absent yesterday. You are inquiring about his absence. He told he was affected by a fever of 100 degrees Celsius and went to a hospital for treatment. Is it possible of 100 degrees Celsius fever? If it is wrong, try to make him to understand his mistake. Hope you understood the question. So your friend, he was absent yesterday. The reason was he had fever of 100 degrees Celsius. He said that he went for hospital to take treatment. That's why he was absent yesterday. So they are asking, is it possible of having 100 degrees Celsius fever? So if it is wrong, how you will justify? How you will make your friend to understand about that? Answer, no. No, it is not possible of 100 degrees Celsius fever. So what they are saying, you can't have 100 degrees Celsius fever. It is not possible because normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. At 100 degrees Celsius, that is in Fahrenheit, it is 212. So it is not possible of having fever of 100 degrees Celsius. Hope everyone understood the book back questions and answers clearly. If you have any doubts, you can go through the Unit 1 measurement video. If you like the video and you have understood, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.